Morning campers! Today I have another little face mask video for you. As you can tell by the fact I've got my Andorian antennae on again and wiggling them around a little bit, we've got a face mask again today, and today we're going to have a sheet mask because my skin feels horrendously dry and it could quite honestly benefit from a little bit of extra moisture. So I have the Masking Rose and Green Tea Sheet Face Mask, which is beautifying apparently. But I need the extra hydration. My skin got to the point where it feels horrendously itchy and I kind of just want to scratch it all off, particularly across my cheeks and on my nose. Oh, it's just horribly and itchy. So I have this mask and it's blended with opalent rose extract and green tea to help hydrate and glow, which sounds like exactly what I need, the hydration in particular. This one I picked up from my local Tesco and it was up about £1, so it's quite handy if you wanted to pick one up for a little treat for yourself or doing your grocery shop. It's on the back, it says enhance radiance and luminosity with this innovative sheet face mask, enriched with opalent rose extract and green tea to help hydrate and leave your complexion dewy and glowing. Ideal as a makeup primer or for a pampering night in. Ooh, so this kind of has a dewy. This one kind of has a dual purpose then, if it's also a priming kind of mask. I've never used a priming kind of mask. Perhaps I'll have to get another one and then have a go at using it as a primer, just to see if it works any better. Never thought of using a face mask as a primer. Perhaps I should, seeing as I'm like almost out of primer again. I do have some other rose skincare, so I do have like a rose toner and I have like a rose moisturiser lurking around somewhere. But yeah, I've never tried rose in a sheet mask before. Hopefully it's going to smell nice. Hopefully like the kind of rosy kind of smell to it isn't going to smell horrendously soapy and overpowering. I don't like open. Open. For God's sake, no, open. Open Disney, no. Oh. Ha! That hurt. Don't try this at home. Ah, you bugger. I really hit my tooth. Oops. Don't try this at home. You'll just succeed in breaking your teeth. Ah. I know I don't have the best teeth in the world, but I equally don't want to break them. Well, I'm in. Ooh. Ooh. Doesn't smell quite as much like rose as I thought it would. I thought it would smell quite rosy. It actually smells. It smells kind of fresh. Perhaps that's the green tea. There's another kind of like florally kind of scent to it, which doesn't really smell like rose, but that probably might actually be the rose. It smells like the kind of perfume that one of my teachers at school used to wear. The mask itself actually smells a little bit like PVA glue. I thought it would smell more like rose. Right, I'm going to plonk this on my face. Right. Ugh, stop dripping all over my bed. Stop dripping on my bed. I need you to drip on my face, not on my bed. Where are we? Because I never know which way around to put these things on. Oh my gosh, that's cold. Oh, that's freezing cold. Oh yeah. That's absolutely freezing cold. Oh, let's almost douse my face in ice. Get that bit up there. They never ever fit my flipping face properly. Oh, that feels better though. Right, it's on. Well, as always, these don't quite fit my face. I find that if I wear my glasses, it helps to sort of like get it to stick to my nose a little bit better. These never ever stick to my face properly. That's a little bit better. But yeah, it kind of doesn't smell like rose. I'm gonna like end up inhaling that if I'm not careful. Yeah, it doesn't quite smell like rose. It smells a bit like perfume, possibly with a bit of PVA glue, like the art cupboard at school maybe. But I do like it. It feels like very good on my skin already, and I can feel the relief of my skin. Which sounds really stupid, but my skin is literally just that dry. As always with these masks, there's quite a bit of serum that drips off it. It's like running down the back of my hand currently. And it's dripping off the bottom, and it'll start to sort itself out and dry, but at least I'll have like a nice moisturised neck as well. And there's quite a bit of serum left in the bottom of the packet, so I can always chuck some more on later. Obviously I took the mask away, but then use up the last of the serum in the bottom. I'm not wasteful, just like licking down the bloody hand. I will use it. I paid for it. I shall use it. Right. How long have we got to leave this on for? It says leave for 15 to 20 minutes and then peel off to reveal happy, glowing, and refreshed skin. Okay, so that's how long I'm going to leave it for. So I'll see you in 20 minutes and we'll see what it's done to my skin. Hello, I'm back. Well, it's been on for slightly longer than 20 minutes because I was watching an episode of Drive to Survive. I was watching the Comeback Kids, so I'm kind of like crying all over again and very emotional after watching Pierre Gasly take that waste-winning Monza all over again. But yeah, it's been on for about 40 odd minutes. It does feel very, very cooling on my skin, like the actual relief, and it has like made my skin tingle with the coolness of it. And yeah, it is ready to come off though because it's like quite dry now, so I'm going to peel it off lightly because it's mostly now dry, which hopefully means that my skin has absorbed the moisture from it. Right, let's just massage in this excess. There's quite a bit of excess on my skin, but I don't mind that because I can just massage it in and oh, that does feel good. My skin does feel a lot more moisturised than it was before I put this mask on. Oh, yeah, it definitely needed that. Definitely. I have to say though, considering it's supposed to be a priming mask, my skin doesn't feel very tacky. It feels like a little bit tacky, but usually with primers they tend to feel a little bit tackier. And I think the fact my skin feels tacky is more down to the fact there's like excess serum sitting on top of my skin rather than it actually because it's primer. Oh, my forehead still does feel quite dry. I think that's because where the biggest dry patch was. Oh, my skin smells nice. It feels nice. It definitely feels moisturised. It does feel a bit smoother. Obviously, where the spots and like eczema and stuff are coming up from my cheeks on this side, it does still feel a little bit rough. But that's kind of what I expected. It won't like sort itself out until these spots and patches of eczema go down. But it does feel good. Like even on my neck where the excess serum dribbled down it feels good. It doesn't smell like roses at all, which is a bit of a disappointment really. That's kind of not what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting rose mask, picture of rose on the outside. That's it's going to smell like roses, does it? No. Which is disappointing really. I didn't really hope that it was going to be a rose kind of mask, but oh well. Would I use it again? Yeah, definitely. Like, my skin likes moisturising masks, so it would definitely be one that I picked up again if I saw them in Tesco and thought, oh, I fancy like a little treat, or I just want to have something different on my face. Usually the moisturising masks I use are out of jars, they're not sheet masks, and sometimes it's nice just to use a sheet mask to like mix things up a little bit, isn't it? So yeah, I'll definitely pick it up again if like I was in need of a moisturising face mask and I happened to be in my local Tesco. What's out of 10? Well, in terms of like moisturisingness, I'd probably give it like a 9 because my skin does feel very, very deeply moisturised. It smells good, and yes, I think like a 9 is pretty good. The only mark I'll take off is the fact that sheet masks don't fit my face very well, and I'm a natural perfectionist, but it means that like bits of it, particularly underneath my lip and this bit here, tend to get missed because they don't sit properly on my face, and I have to like weigh them down so it sits like properly across my cheeks with my glasses. Otherwise, it doesn't. It's kind of like a tent. It kind of like just sticks out across the top. So I put my glasses on over the top to like weigh it down and actually stick it onto my skin. But yeah, as well for like the primey thingy. But I'll try that in another video. I'll get another one and have a go and trying it and using it as a primer to see how well it sticks with my foundations and stuff, because I'm kind of curious now. But yeah, definitely recommend it if you fancy just plonking a face mask on and sitting down in front of a movie. One of these would be absolutely fab, and they're like really affordable as well. So if you're ever in Tesco, pick one up. Pick one up if you like, you see them. They're good. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a little thumbs up. Don't forget to say hi in the comments, and if you like this video and you'd like to see more of this kind of thing, don't forget to click the subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.